Everybody, it's your boy Heaven Hollywood back on the IE Network, and this is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. So, we want to talk about Doja Cat, YNW Melly. First thing we have to do is just announce Coi Leray. I saw a tweet out there that said her album is slated to sell about 11,000 first week. Now, of course, that is not confirmed. That is just a number that was tweeted out there by Chart Data or DJ Academics, what have you. 11K first week. But, I'll tell you one thing. I enjoyed the Coi Leray album. Maybe a slightly little bit too much auto-tunes, but it had a lot of good features on it, a lot of good collaborations, and, pretty doggone good, for Coi Leray, as far as the product. It may not show in the numbers and it may not do what she wanted it to, but not bad at all. Moving on to Doja Cat and YNW Melly. We're going to do YNW Melly first. Now, YNW Melly, for someone who is in such a bad situation, it's like every picture I see you in court, you're smiling. This is not a laughing matter, brother. All right? I know you made a comment one time before, delusional, when they got you for those bodies. And then you said to your people, hey, I'll be home soon. Don't worry, be home soon. You're not going to be home soon, sir. So all of these things, they look at. You're sitting up here, you're trying to act like, I understand not letting people see you cry or not letting them see you weep. You don't want your family to see you like that, and you don't want people that, also people in the jail to make it seem as though you're weak. But for you to be laughing at everything that they say and stuff like that, and I know he made a comment, oh, I'm smiling because I know God is with me. Well, was God with you when you took those two people's life, allegedly? Was God with you then? Was God with you when you allegedly committed more crimes? That's what they're trying to pin on you now. That may result in even more deaths. And I believe the two people who you allegedly took out were supposed to be your friends. Was God with you then, sir? It is no laughing matter. It's actually kind of sad that, brother, you could get the needle. You understand what I'm saying? You could get the needle, sir. That is no laughing matter. I think whoever is in your camp better try their best to convince you to take that 25-year sentence. Because if you don't have a concrete, strong case that's going to disprove all of the evidence that was found against you, you could get the needle, sir. So I would stop laughing if I was YNW Melly and, start thinking. Moving on to Doja Cat. Now, I see a lot of people was asking me, and shout out to Female Rap Game. I think it was, I don't want to get it mixed up. It's Female Rap Group and Female Rap Game. I think this is Female Rap Game. Shout out to her because she had put a tweet out because people was complaining about Doja Cat using the N-word. So then there was a lot of people, a lot of Doja Cat fans that were saying, well, why is Drake, who's mixed as well, why is Drake allowed to say the N-word and nobody bother him with it? But as soon as Doja Cat, who is also mixed, says the N-word, there's an issue with Doja Cat. Let me tell you why. Of course, I can only speak for myself, but I think a lot of people that feel as though she shouldn't say it, I will guarantee you that most of them agree with this take. Okay, Doja Cat is, well, we'll say Drake first. Drake, yes, Drake is mixed. I believe Doja Cat also has some Jewish in her as well. Drake is mixed. His father's black, his mother's white. Just like Doja Cat. Father black, mother white. Now, the thing about Drake is, Drake recognizes himself as a black man. He said it over, and he said it numerous times. Even though he's mixed, he recognizes his black side. Most of his friends are black. Most of the friends he grew up with are black. Most of the women that he's dated was women of color. Okay? Women of color or Spanish. To me, it's all the same thing. I said, but let's just take devil's advocate and say we'll say Spanish isn't women of color. He's dated plenty of women of color. All right? He's grown up as a black kid. Black friends, black neighborhood. All right? Dating black girls. Doja Cat grew up, as I stated to you people before numerous times, how the industry looks at her. Doja Cat admitted that she grew up as a white girl. That's the reason why she dates white men. She prefers white men because she feels as though she connects with them because they grew up the way she grew up. Most of her friends are Caucasian skater dudes or skater girls. So when you don't date black men, you don't really have a lot of black friends. You're hanging out in, groups that show a lot of racial overtone. When you say, I grew up, as a white girl. So can white people say the N-word? No, we don't allow them to do that, right? So then that's the reason why I feel as though people give Drake a pass. They don't give Doja Cat a pass. And perfect example for me is my friend Anna, who's Cuban, right? My friend Anna's Cuban. Now, growing up in high school, there were some other Cuban girls, right? But you see, Anna is what we call a black Cuban because she grew up around all blacks. She only dated black men, right? She only dated black men, and all her friends were black. Or her friends were her family members who was also black Cubans. Cubans that really only hung out with black people and dated black men. So when Anna said the N-word, nobody thought nothing of it. Nobody cared. However, there were some other girls from the high school that was all Cuban, and they only messed with Cuban guys. All their friends were Cuban. They spoke Spanish. Only did speak Spanish. They didn't really speak English. They hung out with Cuban people only. They would only date Cuban men. And they would call black people the N-word. But when they would do it, it's malicious. Okay, it's malicious. They were looked upon as, you can't say the N-word. You don't even like black people. So why are you allowed to say the N-word? But Anna was a Cuban, and she dated black men. So when she was like, yo, F this N-word, nobody cared. It's not about what you are. It's what you recognize yourself as. If Doja Cat admitted, which she did, that she came up on her white side, so that's why she relates to white guys that was brought up in her neighborhood like her. That's what she's attracted to. That's what she connects with. Well, if you're coming up on your white side and you connect with white men and most of your friends are white, then no, people are going to have a problem with you saying the N-word. That's my take on that. Let me know out in the comments how you feel though. Does it bother you that Doja Cat says the N-word? And for the people that it does bother, let me know if you agree with my take. I kind of feel as though a lot of them feel that way. They just didn't say it. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends.